Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Busola. I am a medical doctor living in Lagos, Nigeria. I make videos about medicine and lifestyle. If you're new here, please do well to check out my channel, subscribe. I'm sure that you would enjoy it here. And if you're an OG subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for always being here and for always coming back. Today's video is one that I have been longing to make for a very long time, and we are finally here, guys. I am extremely happy. I have been wanting to make this video and I've just been procrastinating, but I said I should sit my bum down today and make this video and inform you guys of the good news and put you out of your misery, okay? Because I know that a lot of you have been praying for me, rooting for me, encouraging me, and I am so thankful to you guys. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me give you a brief background of what has been going on and what I am talking about. I am a medical doctor who trained and is practicing in Nigeria. I am currently in Lagos and I am practicing as a medical doctor in Nigeria, okay? But in 2022, I started plans of relocating to the UK. It is quite a long process that involves writing IELTS, booking a PLAB 1 date, which is the licensing exam that you have to do. So I booked the first licensing exam I had to do, and that took 1 year from the booking date before I was able to do it because there's such a huge backlog. I passed that. Then the second PLAB exam, or UKMLA if you may, I traveled to the UK December of 2023 to write that exam and passed it and officially became licensed to practice in the UK. I got my license to practice in March of 2024. That is March of last year, over 1 year ago. And since then I was looking for a job and I documented all of that, okay? So if you want to catch up on all of that, I have a very detailed series on that, right from the exam stage, traveling to write the second PLAB exam, and also giving you guys updates about what post-PLAB has been. It was not easy, guys. I made this video a while ago to just give you guys an update on what life had been dealing me when it comes to this process and why I haven't relocated yet, because a lot of you guys were asking and I really just told you guys what was going on really at that point. The most important thing for me making that video was because I knew that a lot of people could relate, and I just wanted to highlight what is going on currently with that process. A lot of people are keeping quiet about it, and I believe that it was going to educate people and just enlighten people about what was going on, which it actually really did. And you guys were extremely positive in that video. You guys bombarded me with love, prayers, words of encouragement. A lot of people gave me a lot of advice, some that I appreciated and some that were just very backhanded. There was somebody who was telling me that for me to have applied to that many jobs and not gotten one interview, then it means that there's something I'm not doing right. The person eventually took down their comments. I don't know why, but very strange comments. Another one said that I'm a fine girl and so I should go to conferences where UK consultants will be and just strike up conversations with them and I would get an interview very easily. It was extremely interesting, honestly, and I think that is the downside of bringing your problems to the public. Bringing your problems to the public will make people make unnecessary assumptions and just feel the need to give you unwarranted advice, give you unwarranted opinions, and honestly it was extremely enlightening for me, very interesting. But that being said, the negative part of that video was definitely not significant compared to the overwhelming love and support and prayers. Guys, I was reading those comments and I was overwhelmed, like in a good way. I was overwhelmed in a good way, and I was just really thankful for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Some of those comments, you could tell that in some of those comments were people who genuinely deep down wanted the best for me, and guys, that made me so happy that I have built a community of people who are just amazing, just loving, just a very, very positive community, and I am so thankful to you guys. I also read a lot of comments about people who had been following me from medical school and just encouraging me. You guys, you're so amazing, so amazing. Thank you guys so much, and that is why I have decided to come here to give you guys an update. I owe you guys an update because we are locked in. Okay, we are like this, guys. Drum roll. I got the job. I got the job. Guys, I got the job. Okay, I am extremely happy to give you guys this news because I know that you guys are going to be so happy for me as well. Like, I am excited to make this video and post this video because I know that I will make a lot of you guys happy. Okay, but yeah, we got the job after a long 1.5 years, guys. We finally got the job and we are moving to the UK. Okay. As you guys already know, I told you guys that I wrote the MSRA exam to match directly into residency in the UK, and I also made another video to update you guys about how that process was going here, and also in the description box. If you've not watched that video, please go and watch it because I don't want to repeat a lot of the things I already said in that video in this one. I told you guys about how the exam humbled me, how I got a borderline mark, that I was so scared guys about the score that I got, because the cutoff for people who were getting offers, it was just increasing by the year. Okay, so in 2023 the lowest score that got an offer, a job offer, was I think 430 something. In 2024 January, the lowest score that got an offer was 483, I think, thereabouts. With the way the cutoff mark was just increasing, I was trying to get like anything above a 520 to put me in a safe zone. Okay, and I got below that. I don't discuss exact scores on my channel at all whatsoever. Okay, but I got below 520, and that made me so scared, guys, so scared, because I knew that I was going to be running at a risk because nobody really knows what the cutoff for offers was going to be. Everything is so unpredictable now, so I was so worried, so scared, so anxious. I had so many panic attacks. I was an anxious wreck, guys. It was actually so terrible. It was like I was in hell. Guys, I do not wish anxiety on my worst enemy. It is a terrible thing. After that video that you saw where we had to rank our locations, you know, I was telling you guys that I was praying to God that I didn't get somewhere like Scotland or Wales or Northern Ireland. I really wanted England, and I wanted some specific places in England as well. It's not that there's anything wrong with those places, but it just doesn't fit into my situation. It would have made life a lot more difficult for me. A few days after I made that video, rankings came out. After your scores are released, you're going to be ranked based on your score. Okay, from number 1, which is like the person that carried first, the highest scorer to the lowest scorer. In the last round of exams, there were over 20,000 people that wrote the exams, so the ranked went from number 1 to 20,000 based off of your score, basically. And guys, I think it was after I saw my rank, I calmed down a little bit. Also still anxious because again, we were not in the safest of zones, but that calmed me down just a little bit, and then offers started rolling out. So basically, offers went in rounds. First round of offers would give the first set of people offers, the highest scorers offers initially, and then they keep recycling it every other day. So the offers were coming once a week. Once every week, a new batch of offers would be released, and then more people would get offers until all the slots are taken up. So that's the way they did it. And the first round of offers, I kind of already knew that I wasn't going to get an offer in the first round because again, my ranking already told me that even though I wasn't expecting to get an offer in the first round, it still wasn't easy for me. The first round came out, and then they sent an email that I was not successful in the first round of offers, and I cried, guys. I was still in the UK at this time. I cried my eyes out. I was so sad. I don't even know why I was so sad, because I already tried to prepare myself for that, because I already knew what my rank was, right? So I already told myself, okay, you are not going to get an offer in the first like 3 rounds of offers. But that really hurts, like getting that email that I was not successful in this round of offers was just so sad for me. I cried and cried and cried, and my friends and loved ones, they were just consoling me and telling me, no, we already expected this, just keep your head up, you're going to be fine, your offer is going to come out, and all of that. And so the waiting game began. It was torture for me, guys. I had multiple panic attacks. I was so anxious. My sleep was terrible. I was having bad dreams about these offers. I was having terrible nightmares about these offers. And then the next week, another round of offers came out, and again, I did not get any offer. And at this time, I was already more steady. I wasn't expecting it. I was monitoring the progression, okay, based off of the ranks of people getting offers. So I knew it was getting a little bit closer to me. So in my mind, I already gauged it, like, okay, in the 4th or 5th round, I was going to get an offer, basically. So I kind of just removed my mind from the cycles, and I stopped monitoring it as much for my peace of mind, okay. And then my trip came to an end, and I came back to Nigeria. There was something I did as a way to exercise my faith, because, guys, this whole process, I held God like this. Guys, I held on to God, like, I held on to God so tight, because I was from the moment I wrote that exam, I just felt really, really hopeless. My anxiety was killing me, and I just had to turn to God, like, God, please just help me, like, help me. I don't know what else to do. You just have to help me. And so it was me and God during that stage, like, more than ever before. Like, this whole process really, really also tested my faith. So I was coming back to Nigeria after my leave, and something I did to exercise my faith was that most of the things that I took on vacation, I did not bring them back, because I just told myself, like, I have faith that I am going to return very, very soon. Like, I'll be back in the next 3 months, so there's no need for me to be packing load, because I'm already going back. When I landed in Nigeria, and my brother came to pick me from the airport, and he lifted my suitcase, he was like, your bag is so empty. The only major things I brought were things that I bought for my nephews and my family members. I didn't really bring a lot of things that were for me. And he was just laughing at me, like, why is your bag so empty? And I'm like, I left everything there because I have faith. I have to return. I'm returning soon. I'm going to get an offer, and I'm going to return, because I don't have anything left. Like, I have left everything to God, and God just has to sort all of these things out for me. Like, that's all I know. I don't know anything else. I got home that day, I slept, and I woke up the next morning. I don't know if this was the 3rd round or the 4th round, and the day after I landed in Nigeria, the next morning, I was still groggy. I was still trying to wake up. It was around 8 a.m. I received an email, and I picked up my phone. I saw that it was from the Oriel account. It's the platform where we do all our rankings for this exam, right? And if an offer comes through, it will come on that platform. And so I picked up my phone and I saw Oriel, and I saw urgent action required. Guys, I have never opened an email so fast in my life. Never. My brain was not processing everything that was happening well. I opened the email, and I saw congratulations. I could not even finish reading the whole thing. The moment I saw congratulations, I didn't even bother to wait to read the rest of the email. I just started calling. I called my mom, I called my family members. I was just calling. I called all my loved ones, all the major stakeholders in this process with me. I called all of them, and I told them what had happened, and everybody was so happy. It was after I finished calling everybody, I sat down and I'm like, okay, so where are we going? Because in that email, they would also tell you where you've been offered. And I looked at the place that I got an offer, and it was in England, so I was my mind was calm a little bit. It was really far. It was a very secluded place. I always wanted somewhere. If it wasn't close to London or Manchester, then I wanted either Birmingham or Coventry. I didn't want London itself because London is very expensive to live in, so I didn't want London itself, but I wanted somewhere really close to London or Manchester, or Birmingham or Coventry itself. So those were the places I really wanted. And so I was a little bit sad about it, but honestly nothing could steal my joy at that point. I'm like, you know what, whatever I am giving, I am taking. So I accepted the offer, and the next thing you do after accepting the offer is you can either opt in for upgrades, meaning that if there is a better slot, a better location that you would like based on where you've ranked, if anywhere higher up the ranks than where you were given becomes available, then they would upgrade you to that place. And there was just one more round of upgrades available after my offer, so I opted in for upgrades, and I was just praying to God that I would get a better location, but still extremely thankful that I got anything at all. Really, like at that point I was just really happy, and I'm like, you know what, even if I don't get an upgrade, I would be 100% fine. God came through again, and then I got upgraded to a much better place than the place I got initially. It was cheaper to live in, it was closer to London, which is what I really wanted, and it had a good community of Nigerians, and not just Nigerians, of Nigerian doctors. So those three things sold me in the place that we are going to now, and I accepted that final upgrade and I ran with it basically. So yeah guys, we are going to England, and I am so happy to announce to you guys that the post-plab series and the post-plab phase is finally over. We are starting a new phase where we are going to be relocating and, you know, doing all our visa applications, doing all the necessary tests that we need to do to relocate. That is the life update, guys. I am so thankful to you guys for just sticking with me and just being so positive and so invested in this whole process. You guys have been so amazing, literally all the way from medical school. It's so crazy. I remember when I was graduating from medical school and you guys were so excited for me moving out of my medical school apartment, moving to Lagos and starting house job and bringing you guys along on house job and finishing house job, and then starting NYC, finishing NYC, starting the plab series, finishing the plab series. You have gone through this entire journey with me, guys, and I feel so emotional just going with you guys and being able to come and update you guys and give you guys good news. I want my content to be uplifting. I don't want anybody to watch my content and just be discouraged, and I think that the post-plab series was so discouraging, and I am so happy that I can just give you guys an update and give you guys good news finally. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this whole process, I have been seeing some questions. The most important one is basically how I prepared for the MSRE exam. I'm going to share that very soon, so look out for that. But if you have any other questions apart from that, please leave it in the comment section and I would be sure to answer all of you guys or make a video addressing every single one. But yeah, that is the update, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I just keep saying thank you in this video. I'm so happy, guys. Thank you guys, and you guys please help me thank God. You guys help me thank God. I feel like God loves me an insane amount. God has always covered me in his grace all the way from when I was a child till now. Like, I see the grace of God so clearly in my life, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful to God for always coming through for me. Like, even when I feel like he's silent, he's just looking at me like, this babe, just be patient, everything in its due time. And so because of that, like, I have this quiet confidence that God is never ever going to forsake me. Even if I did not get the offer, it would have been difficult. I know myself, it would have been difficult, and I would have thrown a fit. I would have had a huge tantrum, but at the back of my mind, I would have known that God would always eventually come through for me, and whatever is going to be for me is always going to be for me, and everything would come in its due time. One thing that God always does with me is that he makes me wait. God has been trying to teach me patience for the longest time, and it seems like I just don't want to learn, but I feel like it's just now that I am trying to learn after years of lessons from God. God has really made me wait for so many things in my life. So many things in my life I have had to wait and just be patient and just to trust, give everything to God, and let him then give me all the things I want back. And so yeah, just help me thank God. And if you're in this process, don't lose hope. I know that things are so crazy right now. I hope that this just gave you some form of hope and upliftment, whichever pathway you are pursuing. More hope, more energy to keep pushing and striving for the things that you really want. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. The next couple of videos are going to be relocating videos. I'm going to bring you guys along on the whole relocation process, and eventually when we relocate, getting an apartment. It's about to be such an eventful time in my life, and I am so happy, so excited to bring you guys along on that as well. We are starting a new journey. Okay, you guys, every 2 years we are always starting something new on this channel. So I hope that you stick with me and you to come with me on this journey. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.